Hello my darlings, I'm April Sunshine and welcome to my guide on how to build a base without getting constantly attacked by cannibals. Yes, it is oddly specific, but I saw many of you guys asking about it, so I'm gonna go ahead and answer how I built my base without having to worry about cannibals. Now there are two ways to do this. The first one is just regular, and then the second one you can do with cheats. And as you can see, I edited the game files to create more than one Kelvin. This is my original Kelvin, Tuxedo Kelvin. And then I've got Tactical Kelvin, Pajama Kelvin, and should be one more running around here. Yeah, there's two Tactical Kelvins, okay? So one thing you can do... Oh, I forgot to mention that this video will also help you if you are really missing the log sled. You will not miss the log sled anymore, let's just put it that way. So first of all, if you want to go the extra Kelvin route, you can just obviously get him to carry logs back to base for you. And just make sure that all of your Kelvins are dropping the logs in the same place so that it will not confuse them. You don't want to have one Kelvin dropping logs in one place and one dropping them in another place. But more importantly, you have to understand how this game works. This game can tell when you've been in the same place for a long time. And when you do that, it assumes that you are at your base. You might have noticed at the beginning of the game that Virginia keeps showing up, usually when you're either at your base or you've been in the same place at the same time. So that should tell you that the game is definitely watching you and knows where you are and how much time you spend there. So, if you're spending a lot of time at your base, say trying to build it, you're going to get constant cannibal attacks because you've been sitting in the same place for too long. The easiest way to fix that is to just pull out your rope gun and give yourself places to go. So what I did was I built this really tall tower and I connected a bunch of ropes to it and I just randomly connected them to places that were kind of farther away. So every now and again, while you're building your base, you can go ahead and use these to teleport and go to other places. That way you're not staying in the same place, but you are still staying close to your base enough that you can continue to build it. And going back to the issue of the log sled, this solves your issue because these can carry logs wherever you want them. So you can go as far away from your base as you want to and still send logs home without having to travel great distances. So as you can see, I've cut down all of these trees and taken them all. And you just use these to send the logs that you want back to your base without having to actually go to your base, which tells the game, hey, time to send bad guys in. So the more you can avoid your base actually being there, the more you will avoid running into the problem of cannibals constantly coming to get you. So that's what I would recommend. I'd also recommend cutting down a bunch of trees to make life easier for Kelvin. So if you've asked him to collect logs, give him logs to collect. And don't worry about explosives like that because both Kelvin and Virginia will get out of dodge as soon as you throw an explosive, so it's not going to hurt them. I have never hurt them with an explosive. I suppose it might be possible if you threw one directly at them, but I've never seen it happen. I've always seen them run out of the way in time so that I didn't have to worry about it. So, like I said, just cut down, help Kelvin cut down the trees, use your rope gun to your advantage so that you don't have to spend a lot of time actually at your location. The more you move around, the more it will confuse the cannibals and they will not be able to launch an attack. So as you've seen, this whole time, no cannibals have shown up to attack me. And that's simply because I've just been on the move. And yet I can still come right back home as I like and build on my base. My base is complete for now. I don't really have much I totally want to put on it. But this is just for the purposes of showing you. Also, I would give Virginia as many weapons as possible. So mine, of course, has the shotgun and the gun. What you can do is you can give her those, save and quit, and then you can go back to where you originally found those items And they will have respawned so that you can just get a copy for yourself as well. I do have a video on how I cloned my Kelvin. If you're interested in getting your own Kelvins as well, click on over to that, check it out. It's actually pretty simple. I love you guys, and I hope this little guide was helpful for you to learn how to build your base without crying over the log sled. I know, I miss it too. And also without getting repeatedly attacked. I'll see you in the next one. Please share this information with your friends. Help our little channel grow. Bye bye.